It's nearly 10 and Margaret is at the fridge wondering if a little something before bed is allowed. She's 67 and lately sleep comes in patches. Well, she shrugs, that's just my age. But here's what the night quietly knows. While you sleep, your body clocks in for the repair shift. Tonight, 5 foods clock in with it. Here's how her evenings drifted. Telly with something sweet, a small glass of wine, then bed, to lie wide awake at 3, blaming the years. Every bit feels earned, and quietly picked a fight with her sleep. Spoiler, the cure was already in her own kitchen. So the rules up front. No lectures here, and none of that "what do you expect at your age" nonsense. After 60, a good night isn't behind you. Your body is just waiting for the right supplies. So count along with me. Of these 5 bedtime foods, how many are already in your kitchen tonight? Food number 1 clocks in first. Slow protein and a bowl of cottage cheese is the classic, or a glass of kefir. Margaret always thought protein was a young person's word for gyms and grandsons. "I'm not building muscle at my age," she says. Sound familiar? But all night, quietly, the body mends the muscle you already have. Roughly speaking, slow protein is like a good thermos. Fill it at night, and it gives out a little warmth for hours, long after the kettle has gone cold. A quick snack is a paper cup, warm for a minute, then nothing. Cottage cheese is the thermos, feeding the night shift crew slowly, right through to morning. The fix is a small, kind portion. A few spoonfuls of cottage cheese or half a glass of kefir an hour before bed. Try it with me right now. Set a bowl by the fridge so tonight it is waiting. The next food is sneakier. It whispers to your body that the day is finally over. Food number 2 is nature's own lullaby. Tart cherries or a ripe kiwi. Margaret used to fight sleep head-on, stiff as a plank, ordering herself to nod off. Ever tried to boss yourself to sleep? It works about as well as bossing a cat. She didn't need willpower, just a signal the day was done. Here's the plain of it. Your body has its own dimmer switch for winding down, and it likes a nudge. They say tart cherries and kiwi carry a little of the very signal that dims the lights inside. No pill promises here, just a quiet turn toward dark. The fix is simple. A small handful of tart cherries or 1 kiwi about an hour before bed, the plate that says it is nearly time. An honest word though, if sleep will not come night after night, that is one for your doctor, not a bigger bowl of cherries. The next food feeds the part of you that files the day away. Food number 3 is brain food. Plain and simple, a few walnuts or oily fish like salmon. Margaret laughs. A walnut even looks like a little brain. You've thought it too, and while you sleep, they say the mind sorts the day, keeping the keepers and letting the clutter go. Roughly speaking, night is when the mind does its housekeeping, wiping the counters, putting the day's dishes away, choosing what to keep on the shelf. Oily fish and walnuts are simply good supplies to leave in the cupboard. You do not run the night shift, you just stock the pantry it works from. The fix asks almost nothing. A handful of walnuts with your evening tea, or a little oily fish at supper, twice a week. A good pantry does the rest while you dream. The next food decides whether you sleep clean through or blink awake at 3 in the morning. Food number 4 guards the small hours. Magnesium from pumpkin seeds and leafy greens. You know the scene, wide awake at 3 in the morning, the town asleep. That 3 a.m. club has too many members our age, doesn't it? A short wake is normal. It is the every single night kind we are gently after. Here's the plain of it, roughly speaking. Magnesium is like a drop of oil on a creaky hinge. Run low, and the body's little doors and springs stay tense, so the smallest thing, a car outside, a bright moon, jolts you awake. A touch of oil, and the hinges stop announcing every hour of the night. The fix sprinkles right on to what you already eat. A spoon of pumpkin seeds over your porridge, a handful of spinach in the evening soup. Small, green, and boring. Exactly what the small hours like. The last food is the friendliest of all, the one that hands your body the very stuff sleep is made from. Food number 5 is the gentle giant, a banana or a small bowl of oats. Simple as anything, the same breakfast foods, just visiting at night. Porridge before bed? Margaret raises an eyebrow. Heard that doubt before? but these two carry the little starter your body turns into a calm, good night's rest. Put plainly, some recipes hinge on one small thing, the pinch of salt without which the whole loaf falls flat. They say a banana and a bowl of oats carry that pinch, the starter your body turns into its own calm sleep. Tiny amount, big job. The fix is bedtime simple. Half a banana or a few warm spoonfuls of oats when you fancy something before sleep. Comforting, cheap, and kind. That is the 5 all clocked in for the night shift. But 2 regulars slip in and send the crew home early, and the first is hiding in your dessert. Now the 2 sleep thieves, and thief number 1 rides in on the pudding spoon, sugar, late at night. Margaret loves a sweet with her evening show, a biscuit, a slice of cake by the telly. Your own sweet tooth knows this hour by heart. It feels like a reward. It sleeps like a saboteur. Roughly speaking, a hit of sugar at night is a sparkler. A quick, bright dazzle, then a fast drop into the dark. That drop can nudge you awake a couple of hours later, right when the repair shift was getting good. A sparkler is a wonderful thing, just not at 11 at night with the lights out. The fix is not no sweetness, it is better timed sweetness. Have the pudding earlier, and when the late craving hits, let tonight's foods answer. A few cherries, half a banana. Same comfort, kinder exit. The last thief is the sly one everyone swears helps them sleep, and it arrives in a glass. Thief number 2 is the famous Nightcap, a glass of wine or a drop of something to help you drop off. And it does, at first. Margaret swore by her little evening glass for years. We've all been told a nightcap is harmless. It does not tuck you in, though. It just switches you off. Meanwhile, Dorothy across the road winds down without a glass. A warm, milky mug, 10 quiet pages, lamp off by 10:30. Same years as Margaret, yet she sleeps like the cat on her sill. They say a drink knocks you flat, then makes you pay it back at a wide-awake 3. Dorothy just lets the night do the work. The fix is a swap, not a sermon. Keep the wine for dinner and good company, and let bedtime have a warm, milky mug or a herbal tea instead. A drink to enjoy and a drink to sleep on are simply 2 different glasses. Poured at the right hour, the night keeps its half of the bargain. So here is Margaret a few weeks on. A bowl of cottage cheese and half a banana before bed. The wine saved for Sunday lunch. She still wakes once, briefly, then drifts back down. This morning, she came downstairs humming, remembering exactly where she'd left her glasses. So let us lay the whole plate on the table. Slow protein like cottage cheese, tart cherries or a kiwi, a handful of walnuts, seeds and greens, a banana or oats to finish. 5 foods. And your count? 4 of the 5 already lived in my fridge, if I'm honest. I just never sent them to bed with me. Whatever your number, it is not a verdict. It is a shopping list. A few weeks on, and bedtime stopped being a battle Margaret braced for and became something she almost looks forward to. And the cat? She has firm opinions on all of this and approves of exactly one change. There is finally a saucer of cottage cheese on the counter and a lady who now sleeps as seriously as a cat should. And here is the one thing this whole video rests on. After 60, a good night is not a luxury you have aged out of. It is a habit you feed. You know what these years have taught me? Rest is not something you chase harder. It is something you set the table for. I was slow to believe the small stuff could do the heavy lifting, and I was wrong. And now, the one honest minute of the day. Everything here is everyday kitchen wisdom, not medical advice. We talked about ordinary food and gentle evenings, not treatment, and never about stopping anything your doctor has given you. If sleep is broken most nights, or something just feels wrong, please talk to your doctor first. That is not retreat, just good sense. Take good care of yourself and of the people you love. So, which of the 5 are already in your kitchen? Tell me your number below. No marks out of 10 at this table. We are all just fixing our own suppers. Pass this to a friend who is up at 3 too, and maybe you both sleep sounder. And subscribe, because next time we set the breakfast table, the meal that decides how the whole day feels.